And I told you from the beginning, unseen forces help determined mind. One man came to one of my friends and said, how is it possible? Some of you guys from Africa, you came over to Europe and you are able to start churches and churches move on. And he said, some of us have been here for a long time. He was a Methodist priest. And he said, we can't do it. He said, all the churches we pastor, they already started the churches. They just pay us salary and whatever. He said, but nobody pays you guys. Nobody does anything to you. And you are able to start. And you are able, and people come after some time. I said, because, that my friend told him, he said, because we made up our mind. It either works or works. You didn't hear what I said? It either works or works. No going back. There's no way to go and say I failed. When a man makes up, that's the reason why I told you something that this guy said. It's not that maybe I buy into their mantras or I buy into their philosophy. What's the name? What's the name of this guy? 50 Cent. He said, get rich or die trying. That is the mindset of a man who has made up his mind. Poverty is not going to continue in my generation. Floyd Mayweather said, I am boxing because of poverty. I made up my mind. They sent my father to jail. I'm from ghetto. I see people being killed every day in America. And I made up my mind. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to make my father rich. I'm going to make my mother rich. I'm going to make my children rich. My children will not have to suffer. Don't you see? He has tiny structure. But he has beaten everybody he met professionally. Whether by hook or crook. Whether by hook, busa, or crook. Because sometimes they are having some session where they have to stay apart. And he sees that the other guy is already beating him. I watch him. And then he will just go back, go and hook the person. Pusa! And they say it's allowed in boxing. That you never put your hands down. That's how he wins. 50 win without any defeat. And all his boxing business is with money. When they say, you want to fight me, say, put the money on it. One fight, $300 million. He said, if it's not up to that, I'm not doing it. Yeah. So he calls his team, he calls him money team. He made up his mind. Poverty is not going to continue with my generation. Some of you have not come to a point where you understand what the mind of a man is capable of. Mind is very powerful and the devil uses it as a weapon against you. All the powers of this life, whether power from God or power from Satan, they take on the mind of man. In Genesis 11, God said, these people, whatever they have decided to do will be done. Because they said, go to now, let us build a structure. We're going to reach God. We're going to be greeting him in heaven. He will tell him, come out, we are here. And God came from heaven and looked and said, these people are going to do what they said. These people are going to, exactly what they have said, they are going to do it. And he said, let us confuse them. God understands the power of the mind of a man. The devil plays with your mind. He tests you. Now you're going to watch pornography. You tell him, this is what I do. One day I was talking to one of our young guys here. And I said, do I face the same temptation that you face? He said, maybe not. He said, maybe not. When you grow up like me, you will know that there is more temptation for the grown-up than for the young one. I was reading the book of a man of God who pastored the largest church on earth, David Yongicho. And he said he wanted to grow up very quickly. He pastored the church of 1 million people in Seoul, Korea. And he told God, I want to grow up very quickly. God said, why? He said, I don't want to be feeling lustful towards anybody anymore in my life. He now said, the older he grew, the more he discovered that there are more lust for older people than for younger people.